awesome people. It's my Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time walkthrough. So in our last episode we made our way to Goron City and are about to make our way on towards the Fire Temple. So let's start this episode off by collecting a golden Skulltula, because there's no other way to start an episode but by doing some Skulltula hunting. So just before I started recording I played the sun song to make it night. So, the golden Skulltula lurks here as an adult, lies in the centre of the room on that little pedestal there. Now you can use the hook shot and just hook shot the Skulltula and grab his token from there. However, I'm going to be slightly different and obtain it using a different method. So, my method for grabbing this is by using the spin attack, killing it like so, and then simply backflipping onto the pedestal. Oh crap, there we go. And basically just doing that. And that's just an alternative way of grabbing the Skulltula. So you can come here before you get the hook shot and grab the Skulltula. Okay, so the next part of this walkthrough. So, to move on further, we need to bomb a Goron that is spinning around this room on this level. So to do that, we need to grab our bombs, and there he is right there. Hopefully I can get this in one shot. Yes! How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name and tremble. I am KrimZen, hero of the Gorons. Hey wait, that's my name! You name stealer! Show yourself and explain yourself. What? Your name is also KrimZen? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo bastard hero KrimZen. My dad is Goron. Do you remember him? Dad named me KrimZen after you because you're so brave. It's a cool name. I really like it. KrimZen, you're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Please give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend, KrimZen of the Gorons. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please help everyone. My dad, Duranai, went to the Fire Temple. A dragon is inside. If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. We'd better try to calm him down if we can. Maybe he'll calm down if we talk to him, maybe. So, what are we gonna ask him? Let's ask about the dragon. A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Volvagia, living in this mountain. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom! Destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from a long time ago, but it's true. I know, because my dad is a descendant of the hero. He still hasn't calmed down. Okay, let's ask him another question. What about the Gorons? Everybody was taken to Fire Temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. Dad went to the Fire Temple all by himself to try to save everyone. Please help, KrimZen. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. Booyah! Okay, we just obtained the Goron Tunic. This heat-resistant tunic is adult size, so it won't fit a kid. Going to a hot place? No worries. Okay, so after doing that and speaking to the Goron, all the doors on a lower level will open to us. And this will lead towards the shop and the Fire Temple. Okay, so before I do that, there's just one small thing I want to show, and I'm going to obtain this, but it's completely optional. If we bomb this little wall here on the same level as the Goron that was rolling around, boom boom, there's going to be several fragile walls that we can bomb. Bomb all these walls and you'll lead yourself towards this big Goron. Oh, there's one more wall. One more! Boom! And there's our Goron. Let's talk to him. I just completed a small weapon. How about it? How about buying this knife for 200 rupees? Like I said, this is completely optional. You don't have to do it. Also, another note, this knife isn't the official knife. So we just obtained the giant's knife. Hold it with both hands and use B to attack. It's so long you can't use it with a shield. And like I said, that was 200 rupees. And also, like I said, this is also not the official knife. The one thing that wasn't explained by that Goron was if you use the knife, I think it's 100 hits or 200 hits and the knife will break. Which means you'll have to go back and buy another one for another 200 rupees. Also, like they said, you cannot use the shield with it, so blocking is out of the question. Because it's a two-handed attack, it does more damage. But for now, we're limited to only about 200 hits with a knife. But I am going to use the knife for a couple of sub-bosses in the fire temple, just to make things a little quicker. Okay. So let's start making our way to the fire temple. And to that, let's make our way down to the bottom level, through here, and into Duranai's room, where we met Duranai as a kid. This time, however, he's not here. But we can pull this, and this will lead out to Death Mountain Crater. Okay, so if you just saw there is a timer because I'm stupid enough and never equipped the red tunic. Okay, so let's equip the Goron Tunic, which will remove the timer. So now we can freely walk in Death Mountain Crater without having to fear of being burnt to a crisp. Okay, so you just saw then I used the hook shot to leap across that gap. So head along the bridge and we'll meet a familiar face. Sheik! It is something that grows over time, a true friendship, a feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the Bolero of Fire. Now this is our next teleportation song. And the Bolero of Fire is down A, left down, left down. So we've just learnt the Bolero of Fire. KrimZen, I'll see you again. Uh-oh. Well, that's cheating. Ow, my eyes! There's no need to blind me every time you see me. Okay. So there's nothing else to do. So let's enter the fire temple, which is just around the corner and in this passage. So you could play the safe way and just use the ladder. Oh. Well, I guess I am kind of using the ladder. Okay. So let's enter the fire temple. Welcome to the fire temple. So in this first room, you're going to be in a room with 2 doors on the upper level, 2 statues down below, which is for later on, and 2 fire keys flying around. So dodge the fire keys and head into this door straight away. And oh, look, there's Duranai. Who's there? Is that you, KrimZen? Oh, it really is KrimZen! You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon, Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to the other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead to try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned though, because I don't have the legendary hammer. But I have no choice. KrimZen, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoners' cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, KrimZen. So as he goes on to try and beat the boss, we're left to conquer the dungeon by ourselves. Overall, Fire Temple isn't really that much of a hard temple. There are some places where I do get slightly lost, but only slightly. So, the weight I'm taking at the moment is again completely optional. Up this way, on this side of the room, is 4 jars. They'll sometimes, yeah, that was the main reason why I came up here, was for the 2 fairies that you can find up here. So if you need fairies, you can break those 4 jars and grab them. However, I've already got full jars, so I've got 1 bug and 2 bottled fairies, so I'm completely fine for this temple, so I'm not going to worry about that. So, if you're not going to worry about that, don't worry about it. Like I said, it's completely optional. The way to go, though, is over this way. So jump on these pillars and head over towards the switch, and that will open the first prisoner cell in the Fire Temple. And there is our first Goron. So speak to him. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Duranai went, you'll have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. And you probably just took a little bit of guess there, but with each Goron that you save, they'll give you a hint on how to conquer the Fire Temple. So behind him was a treasure chest containing our first small key for the temple. And same deal as the Forest Temple, the small keys will only work for the Fire Temple. So after grabbing that, head along the pillars that you came across, back to the entrance, and exit this room. Now run across to the opposite side of the room, and let's unlock this locked door. Now you'll be led into this humongous room. Alright, so in this room there is a whole bunch of obstacles, ranging from moving pillars, falling pillars like these that you can't stand on for too long, and of course the flame keys that are flying around the room. Alright, so if you just saw then, I jumped from the bridge, jumped across all those pillars, and I'm now on this side of the room, with a door on the bottom and a Song of Time block on top. So I'm going to head through this door first, which will lead on to another Goron that we need to save. So jump on the switch and talk to the Goron. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. Oh, is that all you're going to tell me? But then again, that is a very handy hint to know for one of the Skulltulas that you'll find a little later on. So open the chest behind him and grab the small key. To proceed on to the next part of the temple, we need 2 small keys, and both are located in this room. So exit that passage back into the main room. Walk over this way slightly and grab your ocarina and play the Song of Time. And of course this will move the block down onto the lower level, blocking off the door we just came through and allowing us to access the door on top. So head through this door and you'll be led into this small room with a very deadly floor. Ah! Use your shield to block them. They'll just keep throwing themselves at you. Boom. Boom. Alright, so when they're all gone, you're free to move. Now here's a new enemy for us. This is called a like. My second worst enemy to face. An enemy that eats shields and certain clothing. Beat it quickly to get your gear back. I hate these things with a passion. So all I'm going to do, like there's a few ways of beating these things. You can throw bombs at them like so. You can use the hook shot to paralyze them. You can use your arrows if you want. Dense fire would also work. Using the sword if you're gutsy enough, but I'm not. But yeah, those things are easy to kill, but they're also a big pain in the rear. Okay, so the main reason they're coming into this room is for the golden sculpture that looks just here. So annihilate that and grab its token. Once you grab that, feel free to leave the room because there is nothing else in this room to grab. Okay, so now that we've done that, we need to head to the opposite side of the room because there is another small key there. So dodging all the enemies and the obstacles in the room. Whoa! Yikes! Lucky. Okay, well... I don't think so. Okay, so we're on the opposite side of the room now. And we'll see this odd looking wall. Now if you remember that hint about the wall sounding different if you hit them with your sword, well, we've got one right here, which means it can be bombed. So put a bomb in front of it, blow it to smithereens, and there is our next door. Now this one will lead to a small passage again with a Goron in it. Step on the switch, and the Goron is freed. Let's talk to him. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate. You can also use the Goron special crop to do the job. And that here will come in handy for a couple of rooms away actually. But I'll explain that when we get to it. So open this chest for our second small key. And now we can finally proceed even further into the temple. So exit this room. Now we need to head our way across the bridge, which is over there. So jump on here. And onto here. Over here. Across the wooden bridge here. And through this locked door. Now you'll be led into this room with a fire spout in the middle of the room. So, what to do in this part? Hook shot. Well, you don't really have to hook shot, but you can jump onto this grid here, climb up, and you'll find yourself some keys up here that need to be killed. So kill them with your hook shot or your arrows, up to you. Once they're gone, fall down here, push this big block down onto the fiery spouts. Once you've done that, jump onto the block. This will spit you upwards and towards the next level. Stand off the block, and there is our next door to unlock. So head through this door, and you'll be led into this room. So in this room, we're going to be putting that hit we just got from the Goron into good use. But before we do that, we have to annihilate these things, and these things are called Torch Slug. When the fire in its back is extinguished, it'll run away. Destroy it before it relights. And the easiest way to get rid of these is to bring out your shield and use your stab attack, which is that. And to activate that, just use your shield without targeting and press the B button for a very fast attack, yet very effective. Same thing up here. Bye bye. That's just my way of destroying them quickly. So once you've done that, jump across the gap onto here, push this block down. Don't worry about the switch just yet. But I will show you what that switch does. So this is one of those switches you can activate with your sword. However, with this one we have to activate it another way. So as you saw in the cutscene, the switch dropped the flames that was preventing us from climbing the wall up there. And obviously, it's just gone back up. But yeah. So once you've pulled the block over there, jump across the gap there and climb up this. So there's the flames that the switch dropped. So to drop them, jump down here, use a bomb, drop that, jump up here, the bomb will activate the switch, the flames will drop, and we're free to climb it. So the Goron special crop is of course the bombs, if you haven't figured that out already. So once you've climbed up there, shimmy shimmy across here, and head through this door. So now we're in a room with a whole bunch of rolling boulders. Alright, so this is where I've got to use my memory. Watch out for the boulders. Run across here. And there is a switch to release the next Goron. And grab our next small key. So talk to him. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move! If you use a sample of the Goron special crop, you can break it. Now we don't have to worry about those doors until probably near the end of the temple. So do keep that hint in mind. So grab the small key and continue through this room. So there's also a golden sculpture in this room as well. No, don't. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ooh. We're doing an Indiana Jones part here. Oh! That was close. Should be just along here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ouch! That didn't tickle. Okay. So that's the door we need to take to leave this room. However, I want the golden sculpture beforehand. So, if we use our sword, we just got that little ting again, which means this wall can be bombed. Drop a bomb there, and we'll reveal the next golden sculpture. So, annihilate that, and grab its token. Okay, with that done, let's head through that door. Now this door will lead to another small passage with a Goron in it. And a cell containing the next small key that we need. So let's talk to him and grab another hint. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Let me tell you a secret as a reward for releasing me. When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. Did you know that? Yeah, I knew that. Okay, so when he's gone, open the small chest and grab yourself the next small key. When you got that, leave this passage. And back into the big room again. This time, just head this way. Whoa, this is gonna be close. Damn. Watching out for the boulders. Head through this locked door on the side here. Now you'll be in this room. Now on that side of the room, there are pieces of heart that you can pick up. Also in this room, there is an eye that we need to shoot. So let's equip the arrows. And find out what's in that door over there. So when we shoot the eye, the bars will lift. So carefully making across here. Through the door. And we'll be in this small area here, with a big chest containing the dungeon map. There we have it, the dungeon map. Okay, so there's nothing else to do, so head back through this door. And I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. So, next episode, we will continue conquering the Fire Temple. So until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!